by the people, for the people.
Well, I've stumbled onto a series of videos.
I'm looking forward to this.
And this is the worst interviews ever.
Right. We've witnessed some bad interviews here in America.
And
remember the guy at the restaurant the other day that was getting reprimanded by his boss, like out on the restaurant floor?
Yes. And he was arguing with his boss.
Yes, that was uncomfortable.
I've been in positions where I've hired a lot of people. I've interviewed a lot of people.
Right.
And I think probably what we'll do is we'll watch this, and I'll let you know if I would hire them or not.
Oh, okay.
And what the problem is.
Okay.
That way it will offset any political incorrectness if we start giggling during the interview. You're actually going to get some feedback on it.
Right.
So this is a candidate SI4283. He applied for a quality control manager job.
Important job.
Yes, and this was... So let's go ahead and take a look at this.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
My good name Bholaram Misra. I am pure Brahmin. I passed away from Devta College in BSc Biology. I am huge fan of crickets. I am fast bowler. Many experts, batsmen always appreciate my ball. Also about crickets, I am also fond of listening music, songs like slow songs and especially moody songs.
What work experience do you have?
Work experience, last I worked with Mr. Rameshwar Tiwari. He's a farmer. We grew pumpkin, brinjal, lady fingers, big fingers. I am also worked as a part-time job in Harban Salon coaching as a teacher.
Have you ever worked in quality control?
No, sir. I did not work there. But I think that you will give me a chance for my bright careers. You know, sir, everything is first time. Just believe in me.
What do you know about fertilizers and quality control?
Fertilizing is my passion. As I told you that I work with a farmer. Many times we grew up top quality vegetables in Bijnor districts.
You don't have experience.
But I am most excellent. I stood first in school and inter. In local newspapers, I came many times. People of Bijnor call me Bijnor ka Badshah. That's why I am applying for this quality control. Myself, good quality, sir.
Okay, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
In coming 5 years, I see myself that I am working at your company. I am earning more money. I have many expansion plans, and I would like to
many expensive
open
plans.
a branch for your company, especially in Bijnor districts. There is a lot of demands for fertilizer.
Yes, but doing what? In what role?
So my mother say, whatever you do with full hearts. And let me say one thing, sir, wherever I put my hands, I always do good. I think that I am confident and I fulfill all the requirements for this post, sir.
Why should I hire you at Qatar Fertilizers?
Sir, as I told you, that's I am good, I am hard worker, I am responsible person. I want to make your company as a pride for the nation. My passport is ready, Tatkal made.
Thank you. We will get back to you.
Okay.
Okay, first up, he's clearly doing this over Skype, right?
Yeah, they're all Skype interviews.
Okay. He can't see that he's talking to a woman? He called her sir about 8 times.
Maybe it's like military, where it's always sir.
Maybe, but I don't think so. I'm quite certain that he would have called her ma'am. He's most excellent, he says.
Now, as somebody who's done a lot of interviews,
yeah,
my tip for you on this is, I would leave when they say tell me something about yourself.
Right.
I would leave your ethnic claims out. Like I am pure.
I'm a Brahmin, right?
I am pure Brahmin,
right?
Not sure what that has to do with
nothing to do with that job. Also, you're supposed to be talking about your job skills, not your hobbies, which would be cricket.
Yes.
That's not a job skill.
And
that's
when you
a
talk
hobby.
about I enjoy music, especially moody music.
Right.
That says you may
Slow
be a problem.
and moody. And then when he says fertilizer is my passion.
My passion, but he doesn't know anything about it.
Right.
Which,
dude.
So I would be like specific, task oriented when
Yeah.
you do the interview. I would point to past experience.
Yeah.
And
but he admitted he had none
he
other than
had
farming.
none. Now I will give you it. I'll give you a tip. Right. I'll give you a tip on this guy. He's interviewing for a position that he's not qualified for.
Right.
When you do that, you make the interviewer upset.
Yes.
Because you're wasting their time.
Right.
What you should do is say, I saw this position in the paper or wherever this is. I'm curious about your company. How do I apply it entry level?
Right.
What is the entry level positions?
Right. I may not be qualified for this position, but I would like to one day be in that position.
Yes.
How do I get in, get my foot in the door at your company?
And that way, the person who's going through and interviewing would see this and say, this guy's not wasting my time.
Right.
Let's send him an application for entry level or whatever that may be. Now, me personally interviewing this guy, and I get through this interview and listen to him, I'm hiring him. I'm going to say...
For what, though? Not for quality
entry
control.
Level. I'm going to say, okay, this is
say,
your
I like
passion.
the cut of your jib.
You want to make our company the pride of the nation.
Right. Let's see what you can do.
Let's see what you can do shoveling manure.
I was going to say, mopping floors, taking out trash, getting in at the ground floor.
Are you going to be this enthusiastic as janitor? And then if he accepts the position, I keep an eye on him to see does he show the needed qualities to expand into different roles.
And is he prompt in appearing at work when he's supposed to be? Like if you're supposed to start at 7 a.m., is he there at 7 a.m.? Does he call off sick all the time? Or is he a reliable worker?
I like the fact that he wore a jacket. And here's another little tip, too. In America, they tell us to dress for the job you want.
Yes.
So it's really important to have an appearance, to be... The fact that he put on a jacket...
Right.
I would prefer a tie, but I'm not going to judge against him because it may be cultural. You know what I mean? It may be a cultural thing. He's got a jacket on. He is his hair is combed. Mm-hmm. He's put an effort into at least his appearance, because if you're not going to put the effort in at this level, you're definitely not going to put when you get hired in. You're just not going to.
Okay, I'm coming full circle though back to he keeps calling her sir.
Yeah,
like this is a quality control position.
You should have quality control.
Yes, if you don't have enough focus to see that this is a woman, not a man, that's a problem. Second thing, which has nothing to do with him, but has to do with the interviewer. Isn't it interesting that in India, they also ask the question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? I thought that was just an American thing.
like that he has expensive plans.
Yes. Oh, he has expensive plans, right? So I need to make money.
You make more money.
Yes, that was funny.
Well, I mean, his expensive plans.
That's a funny answer.
I think he came across as likable.
Yes. Yes, he's likable, he's sincere. I agree with you. I would not hire him for quality control. I would hire him. If you have a passion for fertilizer,
prove it.
Prove it by shoveling it a
I'm
lot.
going to put you in the entry level and prove to me.
Yes, and if you can do that for a year, then maybe we'll move you up. Right.
See what you can do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was good.
That was funny.